Hi everybody, welcome back. It's supper time again and I'm trying to fix something that we can have real quick. I've been busy all day. We got a shed that I'm calling my she shed, and my husband did some things to it and now we're trying to get me moved in with some of my stuff. So I've been busy doing that all day. I've been cutting his hair today, so it's been a busy day. But now I'm trying to fix a little supper. I don't know what you want to call this. This is chicken linguine with broccoli and tomatoes, but it sounds good. Something I'm just kind of throwing together. I'm kind of tweaking a recipe, so hey, we'll see how it goes. So anyway, let's get started with this. I got about a pound of chicken. I'm going to bring you down here. There you go. I got a pound of chicken and I thawed it. Unfortunately, I had to thaw it in the microwave. That's kind of why it's got a little white there. And it says to cut it in 3-inch chunks. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know, 3-inch chunks seems right. Right, well, maybe they meant 3 inches this way. All right, I'm just going to cut it like this. I'm going to cut it in chunks about like this. Can you see? Let me pull my dish over here. Got all my stuff going here. All right, 1 pound of chicken. Cut into cubes, whatever size you would like. And you're going to need some cherry tomatoes. I'm using broccoli instead of spinach. You're going to need some Parmesan, some chicken broth, tomato sauce, cream, and I'm doing my evaporated milk trick. I've told you about that, I guess. For those not, I add half and half. Half evaporated milk and half water. A little bit of flour, salt and pepper, of course, and some basil. It's called for fresh basil, but I didn't have any, so I'm going to have to use what I got dried, and some Italian dressing. So, all right, I got my chunks, chicken cut in chunks, and I'm going to put, let me see here, I'm just going to wing it. About a half a teaspoon of salt. Now, I'm not going to put too much salt because I got salt in my chicken bouillon. And a little bit of pepper, like that. And then, is this not cute? Yard sale. Hold on, let me rinse my hands off a minute. On my chicken hand, I had one hand free. My chicken hand. We went out yard selling yesterday. We went probably about an hour or so from here. They had a 24-mile yard sale, they said. We didn't make it all the way through. All right, and then it says, I'm just going to take 2 tablespoons of flour. Sprinkle that on your chicken. All right. Then I'm just going to take a fork. I'm going to toss this all around. Until it gets coated. I'm going to show you what I found yesterday. I'm actually going to cook in it. I'm going to cook this in it. On my yard sale yesterday. Let me just get all that flour. Got some pieces that aren't covered too good. All right. There we go. All right, so that it says set that aside. Now, bring out my other yard sale find. Look what I found yesterday. I said, you know, this is perfect for cooking, doing my videos. I can cook right here instead of having to drag y'all over to the stove. Oh, I don't know if I told you. I've already done my... Oh, discombobulated today. I've already done, it calls for 2 cups of pasta. I'm doing linguine. Okay? So I've already done my pasta. It's over there waiting for me when I get this done. So, all right. Now let's get back to the matter at hand. All right. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of butter. And put it in my pan. Let me turn it on. I done cleaned this bad boy up. Works like a charm. It looks brand new. Bought it from a grandma, she called herself. I said, why are you getting rid of it? She said, I got too much kitchen stuff. So I said, all right, well, I'm going to use it. I am going to use it. As soon as this melts, I'm going to put my chicken in. And I'm going to saute it. Just like, almost like I did the seasoned chicken bites. So let me get it all melted in my pan here. Good. This will be a test for this skillet. I'm sure it's going to be fine. All right. Well, let me go get my pigtail. Y'all know I like my pigtail for flipping. All right, so let's put them in here. Just gonna flump them all in there like that and separate them. We'll see how this turns out. This is just kind of a halfway made up recipe. It's starting out good though, y'all. It's starting out good with this chicken. All right, we're going to let this chicken go for 7 minutes, and I will be back. That's what it looks like. It's just going in the pan. All right, so I'm not going to hold y'all here for 7 minutes, so I'll be back. Hey, Bringing you back. I'm just flipping my chicken now. It's got a couple more minutes to go, but I want you to see how brown it is. Because, of course, you know I didn't disturb it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Can't do it too much. See how brown it is? So I'm just flipping that over. And while I'm doing it, as soon as I get this flipped over, I'm going to chop up my garlic. Because I need garlic for this. You see how this flipper works? Boy, this flipper is on time. Alright, I'm going to put the top back on there. Let me show you my garlic trick. One of my good friends gave me this. And if y'all don't know, oh, wait a minute, oh. Y'all don't know by now, I love kitchen gadgets. But this was a good one too. Have you ever seen one of these? Let me show you how this works. You take the garlic clove, you know, they're already, I took it off the whole garlic, and I put these cloves in here, and you put it on the countertop like this. Let me show you back here. And you, oh, it doesn't work on this. And you roll it. And look, y'all, it peels the garlic. Look at that. See that? Peeled garlic. Now I can get rid of all this and cut my garlic up. So isn't that handy dandy? All right, let me get my knife here. Oh, there's my timer going off. That's telling me my chicken's done. So let me be the judge of that. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I know this is better when it's like this, but I can't talk to y'all. All right, let's see. I'm going to check it out. I'll check it out with my thermometer. Yeah, no, I think it is. I think it's pretty done. Yeah. So that's what you need. 7 minutes. And your chicken's done. Alright, so let me get these out. I'll cut this off a minute. Well, I don't have to. We'll leave it on. Alright, so I'm going to put my chicken in this bowl, back in this bowl. I washed it, by the way. Got all that flour out of it. So we're going to put my chicken back. Take my chicken out of here, put this in the bowl. Now I'm going to put my other half of my butter. This recipe calls for 4 tablespoons. And of course, everything's going to be in the description for you. Okay? So I fried this in 2 tablespoons of butter. Now I'm going to put the other 2 tablespoons in, and I'm going to do my garlic. All right. So there's my chicken. All right. So now, let me get 2 more tablespoons of butter. Let this melt while I chop my garlic. It had a little bad piece on it. Alright, so I'm just going to chop my garlic. Get that out of the way. Y'all see me? So I just run my knife through it, rough chop it one time. Bring it all back together and just go through it again. If you do this enough, you'll get it pretty fine. And you want it fine because you don't want somebody to bite into a big old piece of garlic. So you want it fine. Now you can use garlic in the jar that's already been diced. I think it's in like some type of oil. You can use that. And if I were going to use that, I'd say, looks like here you probably need about a tablespoon. I'm going to show you all how much garlic I got here. See, I just keep on mounting it together and running my knife through it. And each time it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay. One more time, I see a couple pieces. There you go. I'd say that's about a tablespoon. See how fine it is? All right, in it goes. All right, let me get a spoon or something to mill it around here a little bit. Now, saute this for about a couple minutes, but be careful with this. Garlic burns, so you don't want it to burn, so just kind of stir it around, and that chicken grease that was in here and all, you're picking up all that flavor from where the chicken fried. When it starts browning a little bit and you can smell it, it's time to move on to the next step. All right, now what you're going to do, I'm going to put my cherry tomatoes in. It's 1 cup of that. Oh, that one's really big. Let me try to cut that one real quick. That one's really big. And I'm going to put my broccoli in. This is just probably about a couple cups of broccoli. And I did them real thin. I mean real little. Alright, so just let them cook for 2 or 3 minutes. Get that all incorporated together. Pretty colorful dish, isn't it? All right, I'm going to put the top on. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, we are back. So, I've cooked the broccoli and the tomatoes. So now what I want to do, Italian seasoning. I want to put I don't think I have it in this. 1.5 tablespoons of Italian seasoning in this. All right, that's about a half. Let me go get my other one here. Hold on. Oh, hold on, y'all. I know I got enough. Here it is. Of course, it'd be one I have to open. Have to open it up. Here we go. And I'm going to do about the same of that. All right, so 1½ tablespoons of Italian seasoning. And now, oh, that smells like Italiano. All right, and now it tells me to put in my cream. Hold on a minute. I'm filming a video. Hold on a second. Somebody's at the door. All right, I'm back. So I put the cream in. My chicken broth. And that's a ½ cup of chicken broth. And a ½ cup of tomato sauce. Get all that out. So now that says to just let this simmer. Get that out of there. All right. Man, this smells good. All right, and it says to bring this, let this simmer a few minutes. So we're going to let this simmer. We're going to let that simmer just a minute, all right? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't show you, but I added a ¼ cup of Parmesan cheese to it. And now I'm going to add the noodles. This was a ½ box of linguine noodles. Let me get them stirred up in here. Now, me personally, I'm going to add some more Parmesan to the top of this. I don't think that ¼ cup is enough myself. So, it looks like just the right amount of noodles though, because it's seems to be sucking up all that sauce. And then we're going to put the chicken in. This looks pretty good, y'all. Like I said, I've never done this before. So we're trying it out. All right, I'm going to keep it on here for a minute and let it heat through, because that chicken was out of for a while. And I'm going to get some more Parmesan and put on top of it. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. All right, I got it finished up here. You can see that I just got it on warm to keep it warm. I put a little more Parmesan. I put another 1/4 cup of Parmesan on top. And it needed a little salt, I thought, so I sprinkled a little more salt and a little bit of basil. Like I said, it called for fresh basil, but I didn't have any. I've already pulled it up. I had some in my garden, but we've already pulled it up, so I had to go with the dry. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for spending some time. Oh, I did want to tell you this. See these cute little cups? They're measuring cups. They're old. It's got 1 cup there and 1/4 cup on the little tab. See them? Anyway, I bought them yesterday from a girl. I think her name was April. So April, if you're watching, I'm using your measuring cups. Thank you so much. You all be so mindful of one another. Be grateful. We are so blessed to be in the country that we live in and the freedom that we have that is by no means free. Pray for our country. Pray for that people will come back to God. And we need it right now. So remember, tomorrow's Sunday. See you in church. Bye.